Hello, guys and girls. Welcome to the second day of Global Coding Cohort. Are you all ready to go? Please say yes in the comments. Are you all ready? Can you all mention your district name in the comments so that I can know uh, where are you watching this live from? I hope my voice is clear today. Okay, let's start the session. Once again, I will tell you the basic setup that you have to do to run Python in your system. Uh, the easiest method is to use Google Colab because it needs no installation. Okay, just search Google Colab. So here we got the Jupyter lab. Here I can write your code and execute it in the cloud. You have to connect it to the cloud instance. You will get 12 GB of RAM. And to get auto suggestion, you can press Control space in your keyboard. For example, let me type PR and I press now Control space. You can see the auto completions are loading. We got here print and property. We can choose what we need. For the time being, I just chose print, okay? And press Shift Enter to end to execute this code. You can press the Shift Enter to run the code, or you can directly click this run button. Okay. Okay. The next method is for that you need to do certain downloads and installation in your local laptop or desktop. The first method, this Google Colab is for those who do not have laptop or PC, so that you can use it in your smartphone. Okay. Next method needs laptop or PC. First, for those Linux users, you need not worry. You will get Python pre-installed in your OS. But for Windows users, go to Python's official site. Go to downloads. Click the latest one. The current latest version is Python 3.11.4. You can click on that. You got it downloaded. Okay. So that's the source file, I will show you how to download for Windows or release Windows. Windows. So you can see here 3.11.4. If you are using 64-bit operating system, download 64-bit Windows installer or choose appropriate one. Okay. You can download the files from here. I cannot show you that practically here because I'm using Linux. You can just, like any normal installation, you can just download this file, double click on it, next, install. Okay, things will be done. Once after installing it, you have to download Visual Studio Code, not Visual Studio full edition, just Visual Studio Code. You can see different versions of VS Code available here. You may download that is appropriate for you. Linux, for Linux, you can type sudo space tpkg space -i and the file name. Okay, you can search something like this. I will show you. Then the path to file, the location of which the file is currently located. And the file name for which you have downloaded. VS Code dot star, sorry, not exactly SASA, the version that you download, okay, .deb. Just press enter, give your root password, it will get installed. Once after installing, you can just press, you can search for the application VS Code and open it. If you have any doubt, I will connect to you in 45 minutes. That means during the end of the session, I'll post a link in Telegram channel. Using that, you can connect to me and directly talk to me about your doubts. Okay. Okay. After installing VS Code, just open it. Then go to your File Explorer if you are using Windows. Oh, okay. Any user, Linux users, of course, can create a folder at your location that you wish. Okay. Then come to VS Code, open the particular folder that you created for writing and saving Python files. Okay. As I have some files in that folder, the folder is being shown here. Then to create new file, go to click file, click new file, or you can use that shortcut keys, do either of the things. Then create Jupyter notebook. This will create a file with the extension .ipynb. Okay, here it got created. I will just now edit its file name. So where did it get created? It's not found. Okay, I'm saying uh, my saving window is not displayed in the live. Press Control S, you will get a pop-up over there in your system. As I have not selected that window for broadcasting, that's not shown in live. But I am saving. Okay. So the new file is here. Basic Python 3723. So yesterday also we just started uh, a little. Every day I will not be explaining what was taught the previous day. But today, as it was very little, I was starting from the very beginning. Okay, friend. Hello world. So now you can see it is telling us to choose a kernel. Uh, for the first time, when we don't have any kernel, click select another kernel. Either you will get it either when you run it, or you can directly click here, select kernel, this area. I think you can see, click select kernel. You will get the same options. Select another kernel, click Python environment, create Python environment, then VNV. You can see that. Click once again. That will create a virtual environment. Okay. So before that, you just choose the Python version that you have installed in your system. Okay. Here I have different Python installed on different location. You just choose the version which you have installed. Okay. Right now I will just use the global one. The environment gets created in the folder that you have chosen. For me, I can see my environment folder in my global coding cohort folder. You can see that in your own directory. Directory means folder. Okay. So if you are not able to see, even after getting even after you successfully created it, you can just press after you enter that folder, just press Control H so that you can see the hidden folders. So if your environment is successfully created and if your environment is successfully created, you can see here in the place previously you saw select kernel. Now you can see .venv. That means your environment is created. Your environment's name is .venv. This is your environment's name. Okay. And in another place you can verify that your uh, environment is successfully created is that in terminal. In terminal, if your environment is successfully created and activated, you can see this dot your environment name within a rounded bracket. And for those who are not able to uh, open bash, you can click here and click bash. I have set my VS Code to bash by default. If in your VS Code, if you are getting shell opened instead of this kind of command prompt, just go here and click bash over here so that bash will get opened. You can see here bash. If in your system by default, if it opened shell, then you can see here shell. Okay. Once after starting bash, you can delete the previously opened shell from the options that you get here. For example, like this, you can delete. Okay. So print prints anything that we pass to it. Just like that, it will print it. Print by default prints the string in a new line. Okay. First line. Can I give print second? It will print one by one in a new line. Don't misunderstand. As I gave line, it is printing like that. No, not like that. Even if I give anything, it will print just like that. Before apple, then here, banana. Whatever you use, it will print in new line. New line means instead of printing this apple over in this next to banana, it is printing it in a new line. This is its default behavior. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to print it in the same line. We have a specific need for that. In the upcoming coding sessions, we will see its application. Okay. So now apple, I will give end equal to in double quotes, comma. Now you can see apple and banana is printed in the same line. I hope all of you are clear up till this much. Next, let's learn about variable. Variable. I can relate that to some storage space, like plate or cup, anything. What do a plate do? When we keep something over it, it will just have it. It will just hold it. Okay, isn't it? So similarly, like plate or cup, or any storage space, Python variable will store whatever value we give it to it. For example, I will give this or a equal to 1. A is the variable and 1 is its value. Now, when you give a equal to 1, this value 1, you can say, this value 1 will be stored in a. Okay. So if you want to see what's the value of a, now we can see it, but in bigger programs, we do, when there comes a case, we cannot see where the variable's value is set. But those situations, you can just print the particular variable. So it's now printing 1. In Jupyter Notebook, it is not necessary to give print. We can just give A also. That will print the value of A. Uh, Now we have assigned a number to A. Now let's move on to next topic, that is data types. There are different data types in Python. We'll see it one by one with example. Now I'm going to give a string to variable B. So now B, a variable called B, is given the value apple. And now see, this is integer, this is string, and now I'm going to give a number with decimal points. Okay, I will give 1.1. So this is float data type. D equal to true. True is a Boolean data type. Bool. Data types. I have commented each data type here in each line. Okay. Today's file will also be uploaded to GitHub repository. You can find its link in the description of this slide. Now to check the type of any variable, we have a function called type. Now I give A, showing int, because in A we have 1, which is of type integer. Okay. So now let's see what is showing for B. Sorry, I didn't run this cell. If you do not run any cell and just type, you will get this type of error. What is the error? Name B is not defined. Name error. This means the interpreter is telling that there is no variable called B. So when we see this type of error, we have to understand that variable is not initialized. So what is initialization? The thing that we have done in this cell. A equal to 1. This is an initialization. We are initializing A with 1. Okay. In other programming languages, we will declare first, then we will initialize. Here in Python, as variables are dynamic in nature, we can straight away go and initialize the variable and use it in our coding. Okay. So now I will run this cell. Now you can see it is printing str. Str means string. And same with the case for type of C, type of D. Now you can see the output is printed in a within a rounded bracket, because we have just separated it with comma and executed it. This is also a way to see what value is present in variable. Beyond this, a variable can also hold any any object, that means any class. For example, uh, okay, uh, I will import, this is an built-in library of Python, okay, time. I am importing the library time here. Now I can just go sleep for 1 second. This line will sleep for 1 second and will get finished executing. Now I'm here straightly using the word time. Okay, just assume that I am I'm creating a temporary variable called temp equal to, I'm going to assign this time here. Now I can execute temp.sleep equal to, sorry, sleep of 1. This will also get executed. A variable can hold an object, any object. Okay. Okay. Now I'll show you another character means the behavior of variable. See, at first we assign a equal to 1. In Python, the nature of variable is dynamic. It can change its behavior. It can adapt to the value that we pass. At first, we assigned a equal to 1. So it took the value and holding a equal to 1. Immediately in the next line itself, this is to explain you, I am typing like this. A equal to next. This is a string, right? Python will accept it. I will show you. It will change its behavior. It will automatically change its data type. Here, before this line, before third line gets executed, you can see after third line. In third line, what are we doing? We are assigning a with a string value. See, so before third line, its type is integer and the value is 1. After third line, you can see the variable has changed its data type dynamically and now its value is next. Uh, Participants may have your pen and paper in your hand so that you can take notes of the content that we teach here. Note taking will help you remember things efficiently. Okay, now let's see the basic operations in Python. And one more thing before that, uh, we can, here you saw, we initialized each variable in each line. We can also do the same like this. One, two, three. And A, B, C. A comma B comma C will be printed with a space in between. Okay. So this is also a way of initializing variables. Just to show it, I wrote this example. So we learned about variables and data type parallelly, right? Because one cannot be learned without that. And data type. Now let's learn the basic math operations in Python. Sorry, I need not mention Python, right? Okay, basic math operation, right? Right. First addition. 1 plus 1. It is true. 1 minus 1. I will take this area somewhat quickly because as you can understand it very easily, I'll move a little faster, okay? Now 1 into 1. I click 1 divide 1. Division. Now I want to show you uh, 1 point, okay, let's say 5 divided by 2. What is its output? Now it's 2.5. This is normal division. In command mode, okay, to delete any cell, you can just press over this delete icon here, or you can just in non-editing mode. This is an editing code. If you click outside the cell, it is in command mode. Okay, in command mode, if you press D 2 times, the cell will get deleted. On the go, I will be telling you a lot of stuff. Now back to the point. 2.5. We got the result 2.5 when we executed 5 divide 2. What will happen if we give 2 double slash, sorry, if we give 2 slash 5 2 slash 2? Any guess? It will return integer output. That means it will just cut its output as integer. It will throw away the float that is present after 2. 0.5 will be erased, and just the integer 2 alone will be returned to the user. User means we are all users. Okay, what will happen uh, if we add, if we use the same operator that we used for addition? You see, these are operands, plus, minus, or operators. Plus, minus, this star, slash, double slash are operators. And the numbers, 1, 1, this 1, this 1, this 5, this 5, this 2 are operands. Okay. When we give integer, the plus operator in this scenario plus will act as addition operator. But whereas when we give two string, the same plus operator will act like concatenation. The name of this operation is concatenation. Okay, when two strings are added together, it's out to be A plus B equal to AB. Okay, now what is A into 2? Can we multiply a string with a number? Is it possible? Yes, that is possible. Now you will get 2 A's. A into 2, A. If you give A into 5, you will get 5A. Not just with A, you can give anything. You can give apple. You will get apple 5 times. Okay, next operator is mod. What is mod? I'll explain you. Division, while you do division, 5 divided by 2 will give 2 2s are 4, balance 1. We will place a decimal point here. We will add 0 to the 1. Then 5 2s are 10. And we finish the division, isn't it? So here we got 2.5 as output, and we will write this, we will take this as the answer of this division problem, isn't it? Mode means we will not, if we got stopped at a particular place, we will not put 0.5 and proceed further. We will just stop. We will not proceed further. We will just stop here and return this as answer. This is called mode operation. And its symbol is %. Got it? Okay, now let's see an example. Okay, with the same number 5 mod 2, we got 1 as output. Okay, so what is, now we saw something like a bigger number divided by a smaller number. What if we divide a smaller number with a bigger number in mod operation? What will happen? It will just return the smaller number as the answer. Because we saw here, as it is small, it cannot move forward without adding a 0 and a decimal point here. So same is the situation here with 2 divided by 5. It cannot proceed. So it just return the smallest number. This is how mod operation works. Few minutes back, I told you that variables are dynamic in nature, so they adapt themselves to the receiving value. That is not just limited to the user-defined initialization, but also is applicable to encode operations as well. Encode means we don't assign it. Some operation is assigning its value. I will show you with example. A, the value we are assigning 1 to A and 2.5 to B. When we add a float with an integer, will this 0.5 will be cut off? It will not. This 0.5 will cut off only during these type of operation. Here, A plus B, it will return float, an output which is of float type. So integer plus float, output will be float. I think in other programming languages, uh, we will face some error over there. But in Python, the variable adapts itself to the changing values. So just assume, now I'm directly assigning this A plus B to C. And now the type of C is float. I told you It adapts even if code gives it a value. So first let's assign it a symbol integers 0 and print its type of C. At first it was integer. Later when it got this a plus b, it automatically transformed it to float. Got it? Did I miss anything in this basic math operation? Okay. No. So rest of the topic I'll be teaching tomorrow because even if we start tomorrow, sorry, today, we cannot finish that topic today itself. So we will start the next topic tomorrow. Uh, like the live and support us, share it with your colleagues, and please let me know in the comments if you need to talk to me. Please mention your opinion in the comments. If anybody want to talk to me, I should start the Telegram meeting now. And you need not wait until I finish this basic. You can start submitting your problem statements for which you think like you need help to solve it. You can submit those coding questions, those coding problem statements in the Google form. I have given the link of that Google form in the description of this video. You can click that and submit your coding questions. And make sure that whenever you submit a question, have at least two sample input and output. Okay. In case if you do not want to type, you can just take the screenshots of those problem statement and along with its corresponding input and output, you can upload some number of photos through that Google form. Do anyone have troubles in doing the basic setup? I mean the installation. If anyone is facing trouble, please comment yes in the comments. I will start a Telegram live so that you can talk to me directly. Don't feel bad as we are going very slowly. I'm going too slowly. I know to go very fast, uh, but I'm going very slowly because I want every one of you to understand basics clearly. Only if we understand basics, if we are strong in our basics, we can think other problems. We can understand and think about these things while we formulate solutions. So that's why I'm going very slowly. So I see no comments there. I think uh, there is no issue with your installation. I hope everything went very fine on your side. So thank you for watching. That's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow, sharply at 8 p.m. Until that, bye bye.